Garlic can be found in cooking all over the world.
It's an easy to grow plant with many health benefits. Today I'll show you how to plant it.
And we're gonna make a yummy hummus recipe. Hi, I'm Katie, registered dietitian and health educator here at the Poe Center.
Hi, I'm Anna, the lead garden specialist at Poe, and welcome to the Grow Well Garden.
All right, I'm gonna go get ready in the kitchen.
All right, great, and I will head to the garlic bed. Garlic is easy to plant, grow, and harvest. It can really transform the flavor of a meal, and it also has great health benefits such as anti-inflammatory and an immune booster. It can actually store up to 7 months, and braiding the garlic for the curing process is a great fun family event. Plant garlic in late September through November. Plant them in a location that's well out of the way so garlic can sit for 7 months, such as this. It's also a great idea to plant garlic in a pot like this because it's easy to move around out of your way for the next 7 months. So another thing that's really important is that you buy seed garlic from a plant nursery instead of planting grocery store garlic. You can try grocery store garlic, but it may or may not develop into a full head of garlic for you. Sometimes they have been modified to not sprout as well or may succumb to disease more easily. All right, so I got seed garlic, as you can see, from a nursery. We've got Dugansky and elephant garlic. And always read the directions that are spelled out on the package. But for both of these varieties, we are actually going to plant them 4 inches deep and 6 inches apart in rows that are about a foot apart. Now when you go to plant, you're gonna carefully pull the whole head of garlic apart like this. And each clove will actually grow into a full head. Okay, so you put the pointy end up because that's where it will sprout, just like this. And leave that papery shell on because that can actually help protect the clove. So resist the urge to peel. And then you'll cover it with about 1 inch of soil. So it'll be all filled in with 1 inch of soil above. Consistent soil moisture is important for garlic, so water regularly. And also we like to mulch our garlic because it can help conserve moisture, can help insulate the garlic from a severe cold, and can deter weeds. So garlic does not do very well competing with weeds, so just be sure to keep an eye on that and remove weeds as they pop up. The best part of garlic is eating it. Let's go see our registered dietitian Katie to learn a creative way to use it in the kitchen.
Welcome to the Cook Well kitchen. We are making roasted garlic hummus today, and this recipe uses a whole head of garlic, so it's got lots of those wonderful nutritional components of garlic that we're going to talk about. And it's a really great way to eat hummus, which is a high fiber recipe, so let's dig in. Hummus was a main dish, and it was traditionally served with lots of different foods, including fermented and pickled vegetables and herbs, as well as lamb, beef, and of course pita bread. So let's make one now. So you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350, and then once that's preheating, you can go ahead and start with the garlic. So we're actually going to be roasting this garlic whole, so we're not taking each individual clove of garlic out. But first you want to take this papery, paper-like thin excess skin off. So go ahead and peel that off. And again, you're not trying to make the cloves separate. We're gonna keep them all together. You just wanna get the excess papery film off. That way we can see all of the cloves, even though they're all still together. So next we're going to cut the tips off of the cloves. And again, we're keeping it in whole, so we're just gonna be cutting the tips off like this. Now, each clove might look a little bit different, and if not every single clove gets the tip cut off, that's okay. Just try your best. So you wanna take your knife, and you wanna make sure you're using the bear claw, so you wanna make sure your fingers are like this. That way we're using knife safety. And then you slowly, with control, want to cut the garlic in half. You want to cut through each clove if you can, but again, it's okay if it doesn't get quite every single clove. So when you're finished, you'll see most of the cloves, the tips are cut off, but some of them on the edge are still covered, but that's okay. Next, we want to put it in our pan that's lined with aluminum foil, and then drizzle 2 tablespoons of your olive oil over top. And this is going to roast together, and as the garlic is roasting, that olive oil is going to carry some of its flavor, and so we'll make sure to add that into our hummus. Crimp together the aluminum foil and wrap it almost like you're wrapping a nice present, and then we can bake. Bake for 45 minutes. So once your garlic is done roasting in the oven, you're going to pull it out, and you'll see it's a nice caramelly brown color, and you'll probably smell it as well. It's gonna smell so good in your house. And now you're going to kind of squeeze each little clove of garlic into your food processor. And because it's roasted, it's gonna be nice and soft, and it's gonna come out of its skin really easily. So before you add the other ingredients, it's a really good idea to go ahead and pulse the garlic that's in there a couple times, just to make sure that none of the cloves of garlic get left behind. Now we're going to add all of the other ingredients. This is the easiest part of the recipe. You just dump it all in here. So first we have 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. We have the tahini, 2 tablespoons of it. And then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Lemon juice. If it's 1 large lemon, just use 1. If it's small lemons, you want to use 2. And then of course the chickpeas. These are, chickpeas are high in zinc, and they're also high in fiber. So that means they're really good for your immune system and also your mental health and your gut health. Now we're gonna blend it up. You'll probably need to push the edges down with a spoon as you're blending it. If you don't have a food processor, you can definitely use a blender. It'll work just fine. So I know when it's done, when all of it is mostly a smooth texture. If you like your hummus more thick, you can leave it as is. If you like it more thin, you could add a little bit more liquid, like water, or a little bit more olive oil. So now let's get this in a bowl and share it with our friends.
All right, thank you for joining us today.
Be sure to find out where to follow us in the description below. And make sure to check out our website, pohealth.org, for our blog with the full recipe and also other tips for planting garlic.
And just remember,
Stay Po-Fit.
Want to learn more about gardening or are looking for garden to kitchen resources? Check us out online at pofit.org and pohealth.org. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. If you want more video content like this, hit the like button, subscribe. See you next time!